Hello everyone. In this video, I will be comparing two entry-level business laptop, namely the Asus Vivobook X421EAY and Asus Eeebook E410MA. The Vivobook is priced at around $730 while the Eebook is significantly cheaper at around $500. Now let's look at the hardware specification. As you can see, both are 2021 models with the same form factor of 14 inches and both have the same 42 Wh capacity battery. As well, the processor on the Vivobook is an 11th Gen i3, which is much more powerful than the Eebook's Pentium Silver N5030 even though it has 2 cores less. Both have 8 GB RAM, but Vivobook is equipped with 3200 mHz dual-channel sticks while the Eebook has 2400 mHz dual-channel. Vivobook's TDP and SSD capacity is twice that of the Eebook. However, both upside 2.0 systems with Windows 11 compatibility. We are going to discuss these aspects of the two laptops. So let's begin with build quality. Both the laptops have a plastic build but are quite sturdy. The material is also similar. Of course, one has to be careful while lifting the screen, but that goes for any laptop. Plastic build won't provide maximum durability but is good enough for most conditions. In terms of ports, on the left-hand side it's exactly the same for both laptops. Charging port, one HDMI 1.4 port, one USB 3.2 port, one USB 3.2 Type-C port and 3.5mm combo audio jack. On the right-hand side, however, things are different. The Vivobook has one additional USB 2.0 port and also has a microSD card reader. Now let's talk about their design. The main thing to note here is that as the Vivobook has a single heat pipe and cooling fan, it also has vents at the back for airflow, but the Eebook has a fanless design and thus has no vent. Interestingly, the Eebook does have the benefit of a 180-inch screen, which is absent in the Vivobook. Out of the two screens, Vivobook's is better as it can support brightness up to 250 nits while the Eebook goes up to 220 nits. Also, as you can see here, Vivobook's screen offers much better viewing angles with better and an overall sharper image. Now comes the most interesting part: performance. In Signbench 23, we can see how the Vivobook absolutely wrecks the Eebook in both single-core and multi-core tests by a huge margin. One thing is clear, that if the Eebook did not have 4 cores, it would be totally useless, but the i3 is on another level. In Nova Bench, as expected, the Vivobook scored 72.5% more when both the laptops were plugged in and when both were on battery power. The Vivobook scored 73.3% more than the Eebook. In CPU Z, the results are similar in multi-core test, while on battery, the Vivobook scored 62% more, and in single-core test, the Vivobook scored a whopping 121% more. In plugged-in mode, the multi-core test expectedly favored the Vivobook as it scored 65.5% more, and in the single-core test, the Vivobook scored 124% more than the Eebook. Considering the boot performance, here also the Vivobook takes the cake with a boot time of less than 2 seconds while the Eebook took 2.4 seconds. This might be due to the better Intel 660p SSD present in the Vivobook. Now, considering the thermal tolerance of the Eebook, we can see that during the 10-minute benchmark in Signbench 23, the CPU temperature crossed 85 degrees mark and for the most part remained above 80 degrees, which means that under sustained load the Eebook would sure heat up as it has a fanless design, making heat dissipation highly difficult. Now, Moving on to the thermals of the Vivobook, we can see that its CPU temperature never went above 72 degrees and remained well below 70 degrees for the most part, as the fan along with the heat pipe managed heat quite convincingly. Now, considering use cases after having used both the laptops for over 2 months now, I can confidently say that you can use both these laptops for business-related tasks, content consumption, coding, learning and other basic tasks. However, the ebook would crumble under demanding GPU workloads such as gaming and 3D modeling. The Vivobook can offer some light to casual gaming and basic 3D work, but for the ebook these would be like torture. Overall, both are fantastic systems, and based on your requirements you can select either of the two. Hope you have found this video useful and thank you for watching. Bye.